What's up, my friend? I am here. I was going to share with you an experiment I'm about to do, but it's turned into something I know works, and I've seen some incredible results across dozens and dozens of people, and I'm going to show you some right here. So, what you're seeing right here is a screenshot of a really highly converting funnel, but this is only one part of it. And here's why I'm sharing this with you today. I've been online since 2006, and it's really hard to find a funnel that converts. And by converts, what I mean is when you put some money or some time into something, usually it takes a lot of months or years before it starts turning around a profit. And unless you have an incredible amount of skill or influence, like I've been doing this 13 years, I have a big email list, a big Facebook following. And so there's pretty much anything I could put out there that I'm going to make money with. But what about the person who doesn't have those things? What about the person who's been struggling? And that's what you're looking at on this screen right here is an amazing solution with a funnel that just flat out works. And I'm going to show you some really cool things. And I'm going to then invite you. So by the way, this video you're seeing is just like an initial temporary one. I am going to bring on I'm going to be redoing this video. And in fact, when you see that screen that I'm right here, by the time you see this page, that video is actually a completely separate video. It's already done for you. And we're going to be doing some really cool things with this. So I'm going to show you some images here from all kinds of different people who have started having some really good results that I've been watching this program for over 3 weeks now. Now, what's really funny is that I didn't even know about this. This program's been around like 3 or 4 years now. Really solid. Nobody has a converting funnel like they do. And there's a reason, like the funnel's actually, it's not even online. Like this thing you see right here, this, get an email and all this stuff. That's what you're used to in a funnel. This is actually an offline funnel that I'm sharing with you today. And so what you're seeing here is different results, single day results from all kinds of different people that I've been collecting a small little handful of them. And what they're doing is receiving cash in the mail for selling the services of this really highly converting funnel. And you can see, I believe on the screen here, it's over 3,600 this day for this person. Here is looks like a $500 day or something like that. And what you're seeing here, the magazine, is because the money is shipped through direct US mail inside of magazines, overnighted, and landing in people's mailbox. And so that's what you're seeing here. Overnight FedEx. Here is $500. Here is another 500. So you can see there's all, and the personal information of the people was blanked out here. And here is a $400 overnight one for this person. And then here is this is a bigger set, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like 16, 17 packages here. This was just on April 11th. This was 2 days ago. And by the way, all these things I'm showing you are within the past like week or so, maybe 2 weeks for some of them. And so I'll even show you this last one here, and then I'm going to dive into exactly what this funnel looks like and how you can go grab, like how you can get some of the more details that you might be looking for. Here is 6 figures in 6 weeks and an almost $10,000 day. And I've been watching this for like almost a month now, watching all this cash flow in. And so let's go over, let's see, what was I going to do? I'm going to show you part of right here. So below this, I am going to invite you to enter your email address or your name if it asks for that as well. And then you are going to get direct access to my PDF, which I'm showing parts of it to you right here on the screen. This is the magic funnel, not what I was showing you up here. This is a front end to it for those of you that want to share some things online a little bit. But the magic is when people are being directed to this when it's showing up in their mailbox. Now, I know that sounds really weird. Let me explain it. That what you're seeing on the page here is a 6-page sales letter. This is designed, imagine as if you're looking at this screen and this is showing up in your mailbox, not your email box, not your inbox, and not you seeing it on a Facebook ad, not even you seeing it in a video like I'm sharing with you right now. And I'm not going to show you this whole thing. You're going to have to go enter your information below and see the rest of this because all the details are in this 6-page secret letter. But this is what's converting. It's one of the highest, best converting funnels I've ever seen. And I'm watching people make incredible things happen with this. And we could go down and I could show you a little bit more about it. Part of what's happening here is that the company will finance for 200 flyers to be mailed out for you. So what that means is you'll have your version of this 6-page letter, which looks very similar to this minus page 6, which is personalized to each of us. And the company will actually mail out 200 of these just when you join. And so think about that. Have you ever joined a program where the company itself is they believe in their product so much that they will actually go advertise for you, which gives such a high chance of results that the company puts a 90-day guarantee that you will make this work. And let me see, I will find the 90-day guarantee. It is somewhere on here, just so you think I'm not just throwing around numbers here. I know it's here. Well, great. Now I can't even find it on this thing. I know there's a 90-day guarantee. Let me see here. So you can see why I'm going to have to do like a real version of this video here. So by the way, guys, their response rate is between 4 to 8%. And so what that means, if they're mailing out 200 letters, that means you're going to get an average of basically between about 8 and 16 people that will be joining you. And again, this is through the mail. And you're going to be able to read all these people's stories. It's right here in these 6 letters. And that's what's resulting in all of these different amounts of cash showing up for people. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, Jason, like this sounds like one of those cash gifting things or something like that. That's what I thought when I first saw this. And I dismissed this 3 weeks ago. And I was like, these people are crazy, because I was watching these people do this stuff on video and everything. And then I realized when I actually had a little bit of an open mind and looked at it further, there actually are products behind this. And there's all these different modules. Now imagine the people that are receiving these, they are getting imagine you go down to your mailbox, you open up and you happen to see that letter that I was sharing you right here. You open this up, it looks exactly like it does here. There's 6 pages of it and you start reading it. Now, part of what I think they have some of the products here. There are real products that it is selling here. And so what you're buying by joining the program are some of these products. And I'm just showing you a small amount of some of the products, but I'm going to show you some of the modules you'll get at different levels you can join. So module 1, getting started online. Module 2, lead generation, how to. Module 3, your sales strategy. Module 4, build a website fast. Module 5, marketing made profitable. Module 6, advertising on Facebook. Module 7, the free offer formula. Module 8, outsource like a pro. And there's even other products beyond that. But these are some of the products you get. And depending on what level you join at, because there's 6 levels to join, that will determine which of these different products and modules that you get here. And then there's even other products throughout the company as well. But I did want to show you these initial ones here. Now, let me pull out, I made some bullets here just so I don't forget anything. So the company is, and I've seen mixed things, guys. It's 3 to 4 years old. Digital education, I just showed you. They also sell e-commerce stores, which are fully loaded and they earn you money right out of the gate. I didn't even show you those on the screen yet. We'll go into those more later on. I don't want you like super focused on those. Those are like a little bit higher ticket down the road. They sell credit cards, prepaid credit cards, 6 levels of entry to satisfy any residual income taste, company financing of marketing on your behalf, so there's no out of pocket to you. Now, you can choose to get even more advertising, but the company will upfront those 200 letters on your behalf. So I know it's here, right here. So you can either pay the company $299. They'll send out the same 200 flyers for you. You'll get the same 4 to 8% response on average of what they've been seeing. You can also get far more than just 200. I have people that have come in, started out with 500 and 1,000 that I've watched. And in fact, I know one gentleman, he's mailing out 50,000 flyers. Now, it's a little bit different than what the company's doing here. I don't have the thing set up to fully show you, but I was going to, you know what? I was going to show you something. Let me see if I can pull up. Do I have this? So here, I'm going to pull something onto the screen here for you. So basically what you see here is a one-page mailer that is, you can only get access to this by locking arms with me in this program here. And so here's the 90-day guarantee they do show here. But what I want you to imagine, what if on the screen you were only to see what's above my mouse right here in the open window in the envelope in your mailbox? Now, if you saw #1 money generating program, you see someone pointing at these envelopes, guaranteed to make you money in 90 days or your money back. And then here's all your the person's information here that sees this in the windowed envelope. Then they open it up and they get all this stuff. They can read all the stuff down here. And what happens is this actually leads them then to go over to your 6-page letter from that first one. But imagine in your mailbox if that's what you saw was this in the window. Now, you may be saying, well, dude, I would just throw that out. Me, I would be looking at this because I love copywriting. I love, things that look good. It doesn't mean I would personally join it if I had just got this in my mail. But I've seen so many people get big success with this program, and I've showed you a small amount with all the different screenshots and all the money and everything. This program absolutely works. It's selling real products, and it's one of the best converting funnels I've ever seen. And the craziest thing, it's all done through offline mail. So what I wanted to share with you in this really quick video is that I am taking on the first 100 of you that join this program with me. We are going to go and we are going to just tear this thing up offline. Now, you can go ahead and send some things online. You can go ahead and grab your letter here. You can get it out to some of your connections on Facebook, or if you have an email list, you're more than welcome to do all that. And in fact, we have some ways to even help you do that if that's something you desire. But that's not what we're even looking to do here. I'll tell you what I'm really excited about in this program is that the company mailing out those 200 letters on people's behalf, these letters that you're looking at right in the screen here, and knowing that a huge percentage of people are getting results from that. I can't tell you how many people I've heard. In fact, you know what? I just grabbed let me go pull this up for you. Preview. There we go. So here's a person. All of my sales so far are from company mailings. It would not work if the mailings did not work. The 200 up front the company does is the key to higher conversions. Personally, this works fine, just mailing and no need for teams and all that stuff. And also, you know what he could have said? No need for people making videos or sending to an email list or getting people from Facebook like you may be seeing how you got to this video that you're on right now. It's designed so anyone can see success by mailing. He's talking about like literally snail mail, not emailing online. The key is being patient for the first mailings to get signups. then those do the same and you get residual type commissions from other people's efforts. Hope this helps. So what he's talking about there is that the different, I will show you the levels here. Do I have, I was going to show you, I think this is in the letter here. So right here, there's these different levels you can join here, but you get paid on 2 levels. So my personal, like my, my quote, selfish interest here is that every time, like if you join me in this thing, and I don't care what level you join at, the company's still going to mail out 200 letters, and you could even pay them to mail out even more. But here's what I'm interested in. That's going to bring in people, and I'm also going to get paid some second level commissions. So a lot of people come in at level 3 and 4. And guys, if you can't do that, I don't care what level. I don't care if you come in at level 6 or level 1. That part doesn't matter. What I know is that you're going to get a good amount of conversions on this just off the company mailers alone. And they're so confident around that, they give you a 90-day money back guarantee. And I'm going to find, it's on this. I want you to read this letter very carefully. It's all over the place. I've seen their guarantee. I just can't find it because I'm like trying to read and talk at the same time here. But what I wanted to show you here was that if somebody, for example, joined at level 4 here, 2,500, and they joined you because you joined and you paid, you paid to get in, and the person's going to join you at 2,500 because the company sent out 200 mailers on your behalf, you would earn $1,000 if you were in at level 4, and then $400 would be passed up to your sponsor, who would be me. So that'd be me making $400 because the company sent out 200 mailers on your behalf because you joined. Here's the other way of how this works. Let's say you joined at level 1 up here for 89 bucks. I would get 30 bucks because I'm your direct. And then the person who introduced me would get 20 from you. And then the company gets the other part, which I think it's like 39 left over, whatever it is. And they're going to send out 200 mailers on your behalf. If you have somebody that came in at level 4 from your 200 mailers, you're going to get 30 bucks from them because you're only qualified for level 1. I'm going to get the rest of what you missed out on, and they're going to, because I'm qualified at the time of this video, I'm qualified level 4. I will be level 5 and 6 in no time. Here is my plan. And so, because I know people that have come in straight at level 6, and I don't want to lose all that extra. That's like an extra 5,000 that would come in. And that might sound crazy. Guys, when I first saw this, I thought that was completely insane. I've watched so many people now join level 6. I'm sitting here like, I want a plan to be able to get up there. And then my plan is to go kill it with the offline mailings. You're not going to be seeing me promoting this online forever. This is as far as my online promotions, I'm going to get this to my email list probably for the next month or so. I'm going to, dangle some things on Facebook here and there. And then you're not going to be hearing about this program if you hadn't joined me. Now, if you're on the inside, we have team environment, we have Facebook groups, we have a lot of cool things we're going to be sharing with you. And what we're really going to be doing is attacking the mail play behind the scenes. And we have some very special rates. I think, let me see if I can pull these up. I think I have them somewhere, but I don't know if I still have that screen up or not. Hang on, guys. Oh, did I close it? I think I did close it. So we have some special, yeah, I don't have it in front of me, but we have some special mailers that the one page, actually the thing I was just showing you, this one page here, we can actually send these out for anywhere, like for a really low cost, a lot better deal than where the company sends out for about $1.50 each, And I know I've seen a whole bunch of people, and you just saw proof of one of them, that all they did was keep paying this company because that's all they knew about, to pay basically $1.50 per 6-page letter that goes out. Well, we have special connections where we can get rates of like even as low as like 60 and 70 cents per mailer. And for that 1-pager to go out, which then drives them directly into the 6-page as well. And so we're mailing at a more, it's a better rate because we're sending 1 page instead of 6, but then they're getting exposed to the 6 through an online delivery method, if that makes sense. So guys, that's really what this is. And let me go read through I don't think I got to read through the rest of this for you. So how this works, you get signed up. You go down below, guys, enter your name and email. You'll see the whole 6-page letter. You can read the whole thing. I encourage you to read through it multiple times. Ask me any questions you want. You'll be seeing a little more from me. I'll be redoing different videos and things here. I'm definitely going to redo this video you're watching right now. But the company upfronts all of your advertising. That means you start without putting any of your own money to advertise. Again, you're more than welcome to. The biggest thing I've seen people say, guys, I know grandmothers that have made 6 figures with this within 3 and 4 months and even 7 and 8 months. I know people who have made 6 figures in 6 weeks. I know, in fact, the team or the people who have helped put together this letter, the original guy that did this letter, he made $40-some thousand in his first 2 weeks. He's probably way over $100,000 in his first 3 or 4 weeks now. I haven't even asked, because we're not running around just flashing all the money. We're just out mailing and making a lot of things happen. The company closes all of your high ticket commissions for you. So on the letter there, that you call into the company for some of these letters, and basically that's it. You don't just click a button and use a credit card or something. You actually have to call into the company, and they'll kind of break everything down for you of where to send the money, how to send it, all that kind of stuff. The company's been around for 3 to 4 years, and it's only doing it offline. It's just now I'm barely starting to see some people do this online. And again, you're not going to see me continue online with this. I have other businesses, and I'm using this as a little side play of income to really generate. I mean, it's kind of hard to call it a side play because I'm going for a very fast, some of the fastest 6 figures I've ever made in my entire career. But you're not going to see me. If I were to continue online, it would just be crazy. But this is designed to be an offline mailing program, and we're going to keep our focus over there. Our entire team has the same mindset that I'm sharing with you. You can get started for as low as 89 all the way up to 12 grand. Every time a team member makes a commission, you make a commission. And like I showed you the example, if you make a $2,500 sale, you get 1,000, your sponsor receives 400, and then the company gets the other part, the other 1,100. They guarantee you will make money in 90 days or you get your money back. I was just on the phone with the company, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I verified from 2 different people. No matter what level you join at, the company will guarantee you will make money in 90 days. Why 90 days? By the way, I've always been super transparent. I'll continue that here like I always will, is that when the company sends out your mailers for you, I want you to they're going to take about 10 to 14 days before they're even sending your mailers out because they have a huge amount of demand right now. They are hiring new people. That number will come down here. But the sooner you get in, the sooner you can get in the queue to get your mailings to go out. Once they go out, give people at least a week. It's going to take a few days throughout the mailing system, anywhere from 1 day to 5 or 6 days all around the nation. And then give people time to decide what level they're going to come in and then mail all the cash. And you're going to have, I straight up asked the company reps, 2 different people. I was like, is it fair for me to tell people to wait, when they first join, let's say you don't contact anybody, you don't send this letter you're looking at to anybody else, you just use the company, these 200 or more that they're going to mail out for you. And there's options. You can pay them more and they'll, you can get them to send out, even up to 500, 1,000 and beyond. And so, when they do that, I want you to give it 30 days based on what I've talked to from the company. Now, this letter says you can start earning within 7 to 10 days from when your campaign being sent out. And I think that is true, and that it's also going to take them 10 to 14 days before the mailers even start going out. And over the next week or two, that number will come down. But again, the more you delay, the further back in the queue you are. And so if this is something you like what you're seeing here, again, guys, this is not some primary focus of mine. This is a little side play here for like the spring of 2019. And I'm going to get some things flowing, and then all those 200 flyers going out for all the people that are going to be joining myself and yourself. And then I'm just going to continue to hammer on putting a percentage of all my profits right back into getting more mailers out there through like these flyers that they're talking about, both through this company to get the 6-page one straight out there, as also through, where is this thing? Through this 1-page mailer. I'm going to have a ton of those going out as well. So I'm going to keep the mail systems flooded, the snail mail systems, by just continuing to compound profits. Guys, the reason I'm sharing this with you today, here's the way I was looking at it. I've only seen a handful of programs in the last 13 years that actually convert like you're seeing here. And I was sitting there realizing that, like, if we have this amazing system here, and I'm going to go out, like, here's what I'll tell you. I'm going to keep this super brief, and then I'm going to go grab your letter. If you want to get running. If you want to ask me questions, go ahead and reply to this email or contact me on Facebook. And so years ago, this was around 2007, I found something that looked like it was really going to convert well. And I had been building a network marketing company, and that's where all my focus was. I was a big leader in the company. I was in the top 13 out of 100,000 people in 2007. And so I found this amazing offer, and I think it was actually like in 2007 or 8. And so what happened was I started promoting this offer totally on the side. None of my team knew about it, and I felt like I couldn't risk it because I had this big, here, let me come back on camera. So I had this huge team, and I was known, I was beginning to, rise in popularity. And so I didn't want to distract my team or give any confusing messages. So I'm growing this little program on the side. And here's why I'm sharing this with you today. Because first of all, I've realized we have a need in today's space and today's age for multiple streams of income. I would also say if you're already crushing a full-time income and everything's going really good, I would have you check out this thing I was sharing with you. Check this out, and I would have you consider just an offline play with it, 100% offline. And here's what happened back in 2007 or 8, is that I have this big team. I'm promoting this thing on the side. And all of a sudden, the thing on the side, I have strangers I've never met. Guys, I've spent like a year with these people or more, year and a half. I know them. I know their families, their children's. I've been in the trenches with them. I love my team. I love these people. Some of you and I have some of those relationships at this point. Some of you have been on my list since 2007 if you're on my email list, or I think maybe that's around when I got on Facebook, even though I wasn't doing much there until the last few years. I don't remember when I got on Facebook, but here's the point. These strangers started having more success and making more money with this thing that I knew was going to be high converting than the team I had bled with and sweated with and cried with over the past year or two. And so I was in this dilemma. I was like, dude, I'm helping these strangers, and some of them came on to be really good friends, and some of you probably know the program I'm talking about at this point. So we started this little side play. By the way, the whole thing back then was under my wife's name. It was all underground play. Nobody knew. Jason Cardinal was just doing this one thing over here. So we got to this point where these strangers under my wife's name, with almost no leadership, with no systems, no teamwork or nothing, they started having more success than my actual team. And I'm sitting there like, well, what do we do? Like, if I believe these people I deeply care about can make more money with this thing, don't I have an obligation to like try to introduce it? So what really happened, it was a huge blessing. I didn't really know what to do at the time. What ended up happening was that this company, we found out the company was starting to get in trouble after like years in business, and we were like freaked out. And so right around that time, I'd also honestly, I'd gone out to some of my closest friends on the team, and I just told them like, dudette, like, I am making a bunch of money under my wife's name over here, and bigger than that, a bunch of these people are making more money than you. And I know you've been pouring your heart in here for the last year or two. These people have been pouring their heart on for 2 to 4 weeks or 2 months, and they're making like way more than you're making now. And it was so crazy. So some of my closest friends started going, and then the company started basically the company went under over the coming months. We got wind of it a little bit early. So next thing you knew, like, we were able to help and bless all of that team with the thing that was highly converting. And here's what's crazy. That thing that we moved over into, it's the only program that's been paying me for over a decade now. Every single month, it's been the only residual income that I've created in all these years online. And so I could sit here and share a lot of things with you, but that's enough. This video is plenty long enough. That's why I'm sharing this with you now, is because what you're looking at on the screen is highly converting. I've seen it. I've done due diligence for almost a full month now. I've watched people of all skill levels. I've watched people all around by the way, guys, this is United States only. I wish I would have remembered to say that up front, because it is, or you have to have the ability to send or at least receive packages in the US, because people are not going to send packages outside of the US because it's too cost prohibitive. So if you had a way to get cash or something, or make deals with the people, and you could send it from outside the US, that would be great. But you have to have the ability to receive packages within the United States, because nobody is going to be sending you packages outside of the US. It's crazy. It's like they wouldn't do it. They can't do it. It's not even a part of how this program works. So go click the link below, enter your email, check out. And by the way, I want you to enter your email so I can give you like some more special treatment, because I'm not just going to keep like publicly, things going out there. So enter all your information below. I'll send you the letter on the page inside. You will be on the first, like, you have the highest chance to be one of those first 100 people to join me. By the way, more like the first 90 something, because I already have some people through word of mouth that they're already coming in. They're sending their packages right now, or by Monday or something, whatever FedEx is open. So that's it. Go enter your name and email. You'll get the 6-page letter. I want you to read the entire letter. I want you to check the whole thing out, and then just take action with it. If you like everything you're seeing and what I explain, jump in, choose a level that is good fit for you. Remember that whatever level you do choose to join, and the company, guys, read the page 6 at the very bottom. There's special instructions depending on which level you're going to join. You can't just like you need to have the addresses to send things. You need to know the exact amount, and there are even special addresses to send things to based on the level you're coming in at. So I would encourage you, by the way, the company will give you their phone number. I encourage you to call the company if you're coming in at level 3 through 6 somewhere. And I'm here for any questions. What I'll share with you personally is that the way I see this is that I see this as a way to fuel some cash to you, and to get some cash flowing to you. We know it's highly converting. Is anything guaranteed? I mean, nothing on earth is guaranteed, but what? Death and taxes. And by the way, you do need to pay taxes on the cash you're earning from this program. But the company has the 90-day money back guarantee, and I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to hunt for it really. You know what? I'm going to do a, can I do a search? 90. Oh, you know what? It's because it's not searchable text. So I can't find it right now. But the company has the 90-day money back guarantee. Like, I think you just have such a great chance of having some good success here. And then the chance to turn that okay, I just found the 90-day money back guarantee. It's down on page 6. It's at the very end of the letter. And again, guys, I'm not showing you that whole letter because I want you to go enter your email and name and like go to the next page so you can get the entire letter. But if you scroll down to the very, very bottom of it, on page 6, you will see it just above the yellow highlighting at the very bottom. It says, earnings are guaranteed but will vary. Examples shown are to illustrate the way the system pays out. Your payments may be more or less depending on the result of your advertising campaign. We offer an ironclad 90-day money-back guarantee. And so that's why I couldn't find it, because I wasn't taking you down to page 6 or even to page 3, 4, 5, I don't think. So anyway, in your information below, go check the entire letter out. Do not ask me questions until you've read the letter at least 2 or 3 times. That's what I did, guys. I didn't just run around like asking a million questions. I'm sharing that with you because this letter, imagine this. This letter is being mailed out and people are joining at all levels. And by the way, you can upgrade. If you joined at level 3 and then you want to upgrade to level 5 because you missed out on some commissions because somebody else jumped above you, then it's a hard lesson to learn. I've had to learn that before. But hey, I don't want you to risk something. And like, if you're like, you know, don't be joining at 5,000 if that's like going to put you in some kind of financial destitute or something like that. So come in at what you can. Like I say with everything, I encourage you to push your comfort zone, but don't go so far out of it where you're going to get yourself in financial trouble. We're all in different places in the world. So I don't care if you come in at level 1. I don't care if you come in at level 6. If you are going to come in at level 4, 5, 6, these bold ones, please contact me before you join. And I want to help you with some extra special instructions there. And really, that's it. 90-day money-back guarantee. The company is going to send out 200 letters for you just by joining, and looking forward for you to checking out this entire letter. So again, go get the letter. Send me questions after you've read the entire letter, including all the Q&A down below in this letter, because there's 6 pages of it. And that's it, guys. So reach out. And I will definitely I'm sure this video is way more than the 10 or 15 minutes I wanted. So we will be redoing this video later. Your job is to go enter your name and email, click the button, and then go grab the letter, read through everything. And I hope you choose to lock arms. And if you do, guys, if you're going to jump in, by the way, let me know. I need to get your tracking numbers from the envelopes you're sending and all kinds of stuff. So, stay in touch with me. I will be highly responsive to this over the next month or so with all of you. And then after that, kind of start, it's going to get real. You're not going to hear from me as much unless you're already on the inside. So take care, guys. Look forward to seeing you in there. The sooner you jump in, the sooner you can start seeing results.